What's up, everybody, and welcome to the second ever TAW UCT draft. Except this time, it's women. They're not in the kitchen, they're in the ring. Making wrestling sandwiches.
It took me like 40 minutes to think of the women. Because when do you see women in movies?
Yeah.
When do you see women anywhere besides the kitchen and the laundry room? I'm just kidding.
So many dislikes on this video already. But, we literally had to, come up with 3 people for him. Because he waits the last minute, because that's what he does best. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started with the draft. There's 4 teams. My team, the Josh Again Asylum. The Alex's Awesome Squad of Awesomeness.
The Josh Again Asylum.
Yeah. You didn't have a problem with that a year ago when we did the first draft. Believe it or not, the first draft we did was in 2014, so 2 years ago. Javier O'Nate's team, the Pokeballs of Steel. And the fans' team, the Hollywood Wrestling Alliance. The HWA.
Hua.
Huh! Alright, let's do this. Alright. The first overall pick is from my team, of course. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I get to go first. Okay, the first overall pick of the first round is Dollface from Twisted Metal. Coming down to TAW like a house of fire.
Stop trying to make jokes.
Why is the house on fire? And she actually looks pretty disturbing in the games. So yeah, Dollface from Twisted Metal. First overall pick in the draft. Alright, so moving on to Alex's team. Who are you selecting, Alex?
Everyone knows Dragon Ball Z, unless you're stupid, then you don't know Dragon Ball Z. The blue-haired babe, Bulma.
Vegeta's baby mama. So the second overall pick of the first round is Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. Moving on, Javier O'Nate's first pick in the first round, the third overall pick, Harley Quinn, who actually did debut at the last UCT pay-per-view, where she lost to Xena Warrior Princess, who will be coming up later. And actually, up next, so the first draft of the fans team, the fourth overall pick in the first round, is Xena Warrior Princess. Alex, do you even know what that is?
No.
That does not surprise me one bit.
Xena Warrior?
Yeah, it's Xena. You like how I had to look at the paper in order to spell that correctly? It's 4 letters. But yeah, it was chosen by Adam Oliver. Shout out to you, Adam. And so now we have first round is Dollface, Bulma, Harley Quinn, and Xena Warrior Princess. Moving on, the second round. Round 2 of 3. Josh Again Asylum selects Harambe. Not
like her?
Yeah, her. Not girl Rambe, not she Rambe, her Rambe.
I would have killed myself if you would have said she Rambe or girl Rambe.
Because we're jumping on the Harambe bandwagon, and it ain't stopping.
Woman ever. Rambe.
Woman Rambe.
Oh God.
Make me a sandwich Rambe. So many dislikes. Alright, moving on.
Okay.
Alex's Awesome Squad of Awesomeness.
TBT, Big Bang Theory, Bernadette Bernadette from Big Bang Theory.
You're terrible. You're terrible. So yeah, the second pick of the second round is Bernadette from the Big Bang Theory. We already have Sheldon in UCT, so maybe a little something going there, even though Sheldon hasn't won a match yet.
Huh.
Because he's Sheldon and doesn't really know how to wrestle. But anyway, moving on. Third pick in the second round, I believe that's 7th overall pick. Alright, we had some technical difficulties. I accidentally wrote down the wrong name for the wrong team. But we fixed it, and we're back, and he's annoying the crap out of me. Keeps shaking the bed, trying to knock the camera over. But anyway, the 7th overall pick for the Pokeballs of Steel, Rey from Star Wars, Episode 7, Force Awakens.
Force a whack off.
Ha 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 ha. That was funny. So yeah, he has Rey from Star Wars. That's a good pick. It's not very topical anymore because we're almost a year removed from that movie. It'd be a little bit more topical if this was like January or, God forbid, February, the worst month of the year.
Why do you think that?
Because Valentine's Day and I'm lonely. I've got no one to lean on to make me strong. Okay, moving on. the second vote, well, the second person being selected from the fans team, the Hollywood Wrestling Alliance, they pick Peach from Mario. Son of a Peach!
I was about to say that.
We share. It's like we share one mind.
No, we
one
don't.
Stupid.
No, we don't.
Mind that needs to be.
We do not.
Taken out behind the woodshed and whipped into shape. So
Slavery.
yeah, the second round we've got Harambe, Bernadette, Ray from Star Wars, air quotes, and Peach
Air
from
quotes?
Mario. All right, now the final round. The third. Shut up. The third pick of the well, actually the first pick of the third round. For the Josh Again Asylum is Trish from Devil May Cry. Not Trish Stratus, although that she probably will have Trish Stratus' moveset. So yeah, Trish from Devil May Cry. So the Josh Again Asylum's full team for the Femme Fatales is Dollface, Harambe, and Trish. So that's a formidable team right there.
Josh Again
Especially Harambe, who runs on a full week supply of bananas because she goes bananas whenever feminism is brought up. She ain't having none of that. Your turn.
The third pick on my team.
The awesome squad of awesomeness.
AASA.
Ass.
It'd be Asa.
Assa.
Bella from Twilight.
Oh God.
She's gonna take all the vampire penis.
She's gonna teach everyone how to act accordingly. Bella Swan from Twilight. That's a great pick, Alex.
I know.
Left. So your team is. Give me the paper. Bulma, Bernadette, and Bella. You got the triple B.
Triple D.
The bee's knees. Moving on.
Bees nuts.
Aha! Ha ha! Ha! All right. So, I'm sorry. I just couldn't restrain myself. The third and final pick for Javier Nate's team, the Pokeballs of Steel, Princess Fiona. Good God! You're bringing an ogre.
She's hot.
Wyatt. Wow. Not the human version that's hot. The giant ogre version that might rip your face off.
No, the ogre version is the hot one.
Starring Nicolas Cage in Face Off. It will be a national treasure. And it will be going up next.
He says this like every day. It's not funny anymore.
He's not exaggerating at all. I do that. I'm fun to live with. Alright, now the final pick.
Looks like I'm holding his
The
face.
final pick, overall, I'll pour this on you. You know what I use this for, right? We're gonna leave that alone. The final pick, Mrs. Irrelevant, in the draft.
Who was that?
It's a football thing. Whoever gets last in the draft is Mrs. or Mr. Irrelevant, because they were picked last. Glad we had some sports learning.
But who is that? Who would that be?
I'm getting to it, if you would shushy. The final pick of the Hollywood Wrestling Alliance is Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. You have no idea who that is, do you? Never even heard of him. So, that's actually a great pick, to be perfectly honest. So the fans team, the entire team is Xena Warrior Princess, Peach, and Tifa Lockhart. One of them is not like the others. One of them just doesn't belong. So that concludes the draft, the first ever Femme Fatale draft. So it's going to be a war of attrition between the sandwiches that they're going to make all of us. I like ham and cheese sandwiches. He likes peanut butter and jelly.
No, I don't. I do not. I like ham and cheese too.
Oh, do you like?
Except for no
jelly?
cheese.
Do you like peanut butter and jelly?
No.
Of course you don't. If I had said ham and cheese, I would have said peanut butter and jelly. Why are we talking about peanut butter and jelly right now?
Have.
Peanut butter and jelly with a baseball bat. I actually have a baseball bat.
That's nice. I have a freaking saw. Just kidding. I don't have a saw. I don't.
All right, Jigsaw.
I have.
This is going on
a
way too long.
machete.
But anyway, so all the Femme Fatales that we've drafted, they're all going to be on action on TAW UCT, and there's going to be a single elimination tournament between all of them, where like the first rounds, they will all lead to two triple threat matches, and the winners of those two triple threat matches will go on to the next UCT pay-per-view face off for the first ever UCT Femme Fatale Championship. So that's all that's going to be going on. Don't you like my... And speaking of all that sexism, I'm wearing a wife beater.
Tank top?
That's what this is called. This is a wife beater. The
How?
worst name for a shirt ever.
How is it called a wife beater?
I don't know. Ask Google. And we're leaving. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good night, everybody.
LOL.